Namaste. Welcome to this lecture of materials engineering. As in the phase diagram, we are moving towards the development of the microstructure in eutectic alloys. As in the earlier class, we discussed about that how this particular eutectic system is basically representing. So just a briefing regarding this particular what is eutectic system and how this particular system is basically identifying the particular things. So a eutectic or the eutectic mixture is a mixture of two or more phases at composition that has the lowest melting point. So this particular point is known as the eutectic point, and it is also a kind of a melting point of all the three phases which are combining up to a point at the lowest melting point. So it is where the phases simultaneously crystallize from molten solution. So that the particular, as I said in the earlier lecture as well, the crystallization means your solidification of the particular solution is basically taking place from this point. So this is the lowest melting point, and from where the phase changes from liquid to the solid and the solid to the liquid is taking place, and that is the also showing the particular equilibrium phase as well. So the proper ratio of phases to be obtained eutectic is identified by the eutectic point on a binary phase diagram. So this particular term come from the Greek eutectos, as we discussed these things. So this is the just combination of this particular basic binary eutectic diagram that is showing the isomorphous system. And in that particular way, we discuss about the particular how this particular isomorphous system containing the phases, the material composition with respect to the temperature, and that how from which point they are basically combining. So this particular binary system obviously consisting two solid materials and their representation, that how the combination of these particular materials with the different temperature and composition are combining at a point and creating a different kind of a alloy which is which combine the both the property of these two materials. So this particular point I want to explain that this is the requirement of the particular phase diagram to understand the microstructural behavior of the particular alloy, that how the this particular microstructural behavior will depend on maintaining the characteristic of the alloys. So this is the particular basically showing the binary eutectic system that is also providing that the mating of the phases at a single point, and that the showing the eutectic reaction, which is you can see here, that is particular that the overall composition, or you can say the invariant point for these particular three phases, alpha liquid and alpha liquid. So this is beta is again the kind of a solid as well, but we are divided because these are the two kind of a material which is showing here. So as this point we are basically considering earlier in the earlier lecture as well, that particular phase is showing the combination of the Pb and Sn, and sorry, the copper and the Ag, and that the particular combination is showing that the reaction is taking place from one phase to another, that is at that point, and this point is representing solidus line from where the phase transformation is taking place, and the little adding of the you can say the that is the silver in the copper with the 8%, that with respect to the increasing the temperature of this particular system is start decreasing up to a certain point and meeting at that particular position. So that the point we discussed earlier in the classes. As you can see here, these particular tie lines is representing the temperature elongation, the temperature constituent, and this is the particular point E we discussed in that particular copper silver phase. So that the particular point is always indicating that particular line, that tie line is indicating that this the combination of this particular copper in this the combination of the copper in the silver and the silver in the copper, resulting in the dropping in the melting temperature, and that particular temperature is combining up to a point E, and that is how we can simplify this binary system phase diagram. So these are the reactions which we discussed earlier in that particular classes, and this is the point again for the different material combination, or the you can say the different alloys combination, which is showing again when we combining the two material, they changes their melting temperature and combine from that and meet at a particular point. So this particular modification and understanding of this particular system is stabilized, and with respect to that we also concluded with the some kind of examples as well to identify the each phases which are presented with the compositions. So this is the basic eutectic diagram we discussed earlier in the last lecture, and now we are going to discuss about the microstructural development in the eutectic alloy system, and that depending upon the particular composition of the material. So in this particular we are going to discuss about the development of the particular microstructure in the eutectic alloy, as we discussed earlier in the particular phase diagram of that particular binary eutectic system, that how this system is taking place. And now we are going to discuss the development of the microstructure by the phase, and that phase is first basically depending on the that particular basically, as we know, the phase diagram is basically representing the microstructural representation of the alloy system, and that is also showing the systematic arrangement of the or you can say the systematic behavior of the particular microstructure in the alloy, and that the particular we are only focusing on the eutectic system, as that particular eutectic system is basically with the related to the low melting temperature, and that is the thing which we are discussing. So this particular microstructure development in the eutectic system we are going to discuss as we discussing this particular phase diagram. So this particular phase diagram basically showing the structural microstructural changes from one phase to another phase, and that the liquid phase changing the particular formation from one to another. So depending on the composition, the several different type of microstructure are possible for the slow cooling of alloy that belonging to the binary eutectic system, and these possibilities will be considered in this particular in the earlier lecture that we discussed about the tin and lead system phase diagram. So these particular things, now we are again considering the PBSN system for understanding the behavior microstructural development, that what the particular phase diagram is all about, the development of that particular microstructure. So we are now considering to understand the microstructural development by the first figure that is showing in front of you, that the perpendicular the left hand side, that is representing the temperature, and again in the abscissa the particular showing the composition of that particular SN. So we are discussing this by explaining this particular figure and understand how these particular things are to be determined. So the first case is for composition ranging between a pure component and the maximum solid solubility for that component at room temperature, that is about 20 degrees centigrade, and you can say the 70 degree Fahrenheit. So for the lead and tin system, this includes lead rich alloy containing between 0 and about 2 weight percentage, as you can see in the particular figure below this. That is a 2%, from the 0 to 2%. That is for this particular system, the lead rich alloy containing between the 0 and about 2 percentage of that SN for alpha phase solid solution, and also between approximate 99 weight percentage SN as a pure and pure tin for the beta phase that we discussed in the earlier that the in the earlier slide lecture, that we this is the half portion of that particular figure. And if we are talking about that particular figure, that is the enlargement, I can show you that particular, yes, that particular figure, that is the beta phase and that is the alpha phase. So that the point we are only considering now for this particular understanding, and then we will understand, because both of that particular having the solid solutions and combination. So that the thing we will discuss. So now we are focusing on that particular that the particular PB and S7 system, that the lead and the tin system. So as this particular contain system, or the phase diagram basically containing the lead rich alloy, that is between the 0 to 2% of SN, and for the alpha solid phase, and also the approximately 99 weight percentage of SN and pure tin for the beta phase. So this particular composition is in these directions. So for example, we are considering an alloy composition, that the point C1, which is showing in the particular figure, right? So that point is the particular C1, and that related to add as that it is slowly cooled from a temperature within the liquid phase region, say 350 degree, as you can see, that is the 350 degree, right? So that particular C1 is starting from that, as you supposed to ask, that is W, or that is W dash, that when it completes to that particular position. I'll wait a minute, that needs some kind of improvement. Yes, now you can understand this better. That the point, that particular dotted line is showing the particular development of the particular phase from that, that's showing the cooling rate of that. So as it is slowly cooled, so this particular line, that is the C1, we considering the 2% of SN, and it is started from the point W, and that W is basically end up with the W dash, and that is the showing the basically So now we are going to understand this particular second case, and that the second case is considering the particular uh, that the particular considering is the second case that consider for composition that range between the room temperature and solubility limit, and maximum solubility solid solubility basically at the eutectic temperature. So for this lead and tin system, again this composition extend from about 2 weight percentage SN to 18.3 weight percentage SN, as you can see in this particular figure, that we in earlier we discussed about the 2 percentage, and now it is moving toward the 18.3 weight percentage of SN for the lead rich alloys, and from 9.7 weight percent SN to approximately 99 weight percentage of SN for the tin rich alloy, that is the showing in the alpha or beta one. So that is the hidden here. So let us examine an alloy of composition C2 as it is cooled basically along the vertical line. That vertical line we can take the particular x or x, that particular x or xz, that is basically not here, it should be here, right? So when it completed, right, so this is the C2, we can take in this, right? So now that particular vertical line, the dotted line, is representing, as it is represented here by the W and the W dash, that the progression mode of that particular transformation from one phase to the another phase is showing here by the x dash in the particular, and the changes that occur are similar to the previous case as we basically pass through the corresponding phase region, as that is demonstrated by the inset at the point that the various points, suppose this point is point D, point E, point F, point G. Okay, so we can take whatever you want, but we are considering this. So okay, yes. So for understanding the behavior of that particular, as you can see the temperature fall over here from this. So that the transformation is showing, that is the first liquid phase containing with the weight percentage of that particular 18.3 weight percentage of SN, that is showing here. So with that demonstration, we can identify the various progression mode from the point D, point E, point F, point G, where it showing the particular changes. So just above the solvus intersection, point F, the microstructure basically. So if we are considering this demonstrated point, that is the inset of that particular line, that is the DEFG that we mentioned here, and just above the solvus interaction, point F, the microstructure consists of alpha grain, as you can see here, that particular. Okay, so where it is cursor, yes, that particular, right? So what is we are considering here, that the with respect to that alpha grain, with respect to the composition C2, and then upon crossing this solvus line, the alpha solid solubility is exceeded, and which result in the formation of small beta phases, as that is the formation of that particular, right? So that particle indicated in the microstructure inset at the point G, as you can see here. That with the continued cooling, this particle will grow in size because the mass fraction of the beta phase increases slightly with decrease in the temperature. So that is the another development of that particular phase is taking place. So this is the another kind of understanding of the microstructure development, that the changes upon that particular line, that is crossing from one phase to another, and creating a kind of a different kind of a microstructure. So as you can see here, the point D, basically this particular point is showing the particular liquid phase is proper liquid phase, and this particular E point is showing the equilibrium liquid plus solid phase. And when this particular line is crossing to this particular F point, that is lying in that particular solution, due to that particular alpha grain, that composition in the C2, that is crossing this particular alpha solid, that particular crossing of the alpha solid increasing the solubility, that is the particular solubility is exceeded, and that exceeding resulting in the formation of that particular another, that the beta phase. And that is how the development of the particular microstructure is taking place from one phase to another phase, and that result is showing in that particular alpha and beta phase. As you can see, the development of that beta phase in that particular solid alpha phase is taking place in that particular dotted lines in the red mark. So that the continue cooling, this particle will grow in size because the mass fraction of this beta phase increases slightly with decreasing in the temperature, and that is how the progression of that particular thing is taking place. So for this consideration, now we are going to focus on the third case, that is the solidification of the eutectic composition with the weight percentage of that 61.9 weight percent of Sn, that is the point C3, that is the point C3. And again the same procedure, the vertical line is passing through the particular y to yz, as we are started from the 2% reaches to the 18.3%, and now we reach to the 161.9%. So that the percentage of increasing composition of that particular Sn resulting in the various kind of a development in the microstructure. So that is how we are moving towards one by one step. So now we are considering the third case that involves the solidification of eutectic composition, that is the 61.9 weight percentage Sn, that particular for this particular case. So consider that an alloy having this composition that is cooled from a temperature within the liquid phase region about the 250 degree centigrade, and that the cooling is taking place, right? That the 250 degree centigrade, right? So down the vertical line y dash, as it is mentioned in the figure, that is the y and y dash, that the y and the y dash, that the consideration is taking place. As the temperature is lower, no changes occur until we reach eutectic temperature, that the eutectic temperature, that is the particular point at the 183 degree centigrade, right? That is the 183 degree centigrade. It will not change their shape and size or their structure till it reaches to that particular point, and that is the lowest point, and that is also the known as the eutectic point, from where the transformation of that particular is taking place. So that particular temperature lowering, no changes occur until it reaches to the 183 degree centigrade in this particular figure. So upon crossing the eutectic isothermal, the liquid transformed to the two alpha and beta phases. That particular transformation exactly taking place from that particular alpha and the beta phases, that transform into these particular phases, and this transformation can be represented with respect to this formula, that the percentage of that Sn is with that particular combination of the alpha phase and the beta phase, that combination, that how much percentage is Sn is placed in this particular alpha solid solution, and the particular Sn is placed in that particular beta solid solution, and that combination is representing from this particular liquid solution. So this is the particular point in which the alpha and beta phase composition are dictated by the eutectic isothermal point, and so during this transformation there must be necessarily be a redistribution of the lead and the tin component in such as much as the alpha and the beta phases have the different composition, and neither of which is the same as that of the liquid. Obviously that is represented from that particular equation as well. So this redistribution is accomplished by the atomic diffusion, and the particular microstructure of the solid that result from the transformation consists of altering layer. Sometimes it called the lamina of alpha and the beta phases, and that forms simulation during the transformation, and that is the representation of that particular lamina is showing in this particular figure. That particular figure is showing, okay, so that the So that representation of that eutectic structure, basically the representation of these two phases, that is the this microstructure that is representing the particular point, that is the called the eye, and it is called the eutectic structure. Yes. So where we are, that the particular point, that the particular transformation of the alpha and beta phases that form simultaneously during this transformation, and this microstructure represented in this particular figure, and the pointing the point I, that particular point I that is over here is called the eutectic structure, and it is a characteristic of this particular reaction. So that particular microstructure development leading to the composition is showing basically these particular points, that how the microstructural developments are taking place, and in that particular development, we are furthermore to understanding this particular situation, that that particular photo micrograph of this structure, the particular structure like this, showing you can say the lead tin eutectic, and subsequently cooling of the alloy from just below the eutectic to room temperature will result only minor microstructural alteration, and these microstructural changes that accompany this eutectic transformation is represented in this particular figure, that representation in this particular laminar eutectic structure showing this particular figure. So here that showing the alpha and that is the alpha and the beta phase particular layer is eutectic growing into and replacing the eutectic phase, that they are moving in this particular progressive mode. As you can see, the particular arrow is indicating the progressive mode of that particular phase system, that is the replacing the liquiding phase. So the process of redistribution of the lead and tin occurs by diffusion in the liquid just ahead of the eutectic liquid interface. So the arrows indicate the direction of diffusion of the lead and tin atoms. So the lead atoms in this diffuses toward the alpha phase layers, since this alpha phase is lead rich, that is having the 18.3 percentage of SN and 81.7 weight percentage of PB. So in that particular, the direction of the diffusion of the tin is in the direction of the beta, that is the tin rich is basically showing the 97 percentage of that particular 97.8 percentage. Wait a minute, let me write it easily. So in this particular alpha, that is the containing, this particular alpha is containing the 18.3 weight percentage SN and 81.7 weight percentage of PB, right? In this one, and this is the SN. And in the similar manner, the beta phase is containing the tin rich, that is the 97 point approx 8 weight percentage of, that is SN, and the 2.2 weight percentage of that is the PB. So that's the thing we discussed earlier as well. So just considering that particular layer, that how that particular layer are combining and progressive in that particular manner. So these particular things are combining. So the eutectic structure form in these alternating layers, because for this laminar configuration, atomic distribution, diffusion of lead and tin need only occur over relatively short distance. So the fourth and the final microstructural case regarding this, we will see. Before that, you can see the combination of these particular binary systems is taking place by these particular micrographs, and furthermore, that particular we are trying to understand this system in this particular the particular system which is related to that eutectic system again, and that furthermore the improvement again the this configuration of that particular is showing the two-phase microstructure resulting from the solidification of a liquid having the eutectic composition where the phases exist as a lamina that alternate with one and another, as you can see that particular, and that is how this progression is taking place, and that's why we are studying the phase diagram. So the formation of this particular so as we're discussing this particular point for understanding this the laminar eutectic structure, the formation of this of eutectic layer microstructure in the PV system during the solidification and the eutectic composition. So this composition of this particular alpha and beta phases are very different. Their solidification involved redistribution of the PB and SN atom by the atomic diffusion, as we discussed, in the alternate manner, and that the progression is identifying over here. So this particular dark layer are PB rich alpha phase and the light layer are the SN rich beta phase. As you can see, these are the alternate progression mode is taking place. So regarding this, now we are understanding the dark phase is related to the particular alpha phase and the light phase is related to the beta phase, and that is how this particular alternation of this particular microstructure is developing, and in that particular combination as well, this is showing the dark and the light phases, that is showing the alternation of that particular thing. So furthermore, for improving for understanding all this, now we are going for the fourth case, that how this particular final system is taking place. So the fourth case and the final microstructural case for this system include all compositions other than the eutectic that when cooled, the cross section of that particular is basically you can see in the figure the composition other than the eutectic when cooled cross the eutectic isothermal, and considering for that example the composition C4, as you can see in this particular figure, that is now we are considering the C4 as we were in the progressive mode. Now we are considering the whole again, that the development of that particular, so understanding will take the interesting thing now. So again the point we are focusing on this, that there is the particular line C4 which is lying to the left of the eutectic. As the temperature is lowered, we move down to the point Z to Z dash now. So we took the 2 points Z and Z dash to understand, and that is from that particular point, and how this particular point is developing. The beginning of that is taking place from the point J, that the particular J and L is similar to that particular. As you can see, this is the L is here and this is the K. First let me clear all the points, then we will discuss that we took how this particular points. So now we point out the particular points, that is the J, K, L, M in this particular system, and that particular system is behaving that particular development of that. So the microstructure development between point J and L is similar to that for the second case, and such that the prior to crossing the eutectic isothermal point L, that is and a liquid phase are present, and the liquid phase are present having composition of approximately 18.3 weight percentage, and that particular you can say that particular consideration that is showing here 19, but it is basically 18.3 we are considering, right? So that is 18.3 more than less, and that is 97.98, right? So we have this particular point identification. So that is again that the correction is 18.3. Yes, this is again the 18.3. Okay, so now we have this particular figure. So the liquid phase are present having composition of approximately 18.3 and 1.9 weight percentage, as this is the particular, right? So that particular liquid phase is representing that combination of this, and with this we are moving in this particular figure. That particular 8.3 is considering 19.2 basically. So but we are considering that is the 18.3, because in the earlier figures we are we discuss about that particular. So we are not considering that the particular thing, that is the 18.3 in that particular solid and liquid phase. So these are the combination which we are talking about now in this particular location. That the particular location is here, that is the liquid and solid phase, the alpha is plus liquid phase. So that alpha plus liquid phase is showing basically uh, give me some time to explain it in detail, because these are the things we need to understand very carefully. So in this particular figure you can see at that particular point, in the here that is the from the J to L, that is the liquid, and that liquid is basically start transforming from the point K, and when it reaches to the L, that the liquid phase representing the combination of particular 18.3 weight percentage of and 61.9 weight percentage of Sn in it, and respectively as determined from the appropriate tie line that the particular tie line is showing. As the temperature is lower to just below the eutectic, the liquid phase, which is of the eutectic composition, will transform to the eutectic structure, and that particular point from where that particular lowering point, from where that structure is changes to that eutectic structure that we discussed in the earlier as well, and that eutectic structure basically altering the alpha and beta lamina, and insignificantly changes will occur with the alpha phase, which form during the cooling through the alpha plus liquid region. So this microstructure is represent basically the inset point, that is the point M. That particular point, this particular structure are basically representing the point M, that how this particular M is basically improving from that particular. So the alpha phase will be the present both in the eutectic structure as well, also as a phase that form while cooling through the alpha plus liquid phase field. So this distincts one alpha from the other, that will that which reside in the eutectic structure, and that eutectic alpha that is representing, and while the particular other form prior to crossing the eutectic isothermal is called the primary alpha. So one this point I am going to again explain. So for that one alpha that is representing here, that is explaining of this particular reason, that is development from the particular point M, the alpha phase will be present both in the eutectic structure and also as the phase that form while cooling from the alpha plus liquid, that is the alpha plus liquid. So both phases that is present over there, that so while cooling from that particular phase, that is the one alpha from the other, and that which reside the eutectic structure called the alpha eutectic, and while the other that form prior to the crossing the eutectic isothermal is primary alpha, that the point primary alpha, right, is here. So that is the difference between that eutectic alpha that is showing here, and that is the primary alpha which is showing here, not here. That is the eutectic alpha, and this is the primary alpha, which is extracting from the both alpha plus liquid phase. So this microstructure is represent the line M, and representing the alpha phase again, both in the eutectic structure and also the phase that is requesting to that through the alpha plus liquid field. So this distincts alpha eutectic alpha primary, that both are indicating in this particular figure. As you can see, that particular figure is defining the both the particular alpha phase. So the photograph of this particular is as we discussed in this as well, the development of this particular structure is taking place. So for understanding of this, we are have the some kind of computation regarding this to understand the microstructure in eutectic system, to find out the particular percentage, and with the help of this we can identify and solve the equation by putting the value in it, and that is the with the help of this equation, that is the with the 18.3 weight percentage of SN, 61.9 weight percentage of SN, that is representing. So for the alpha and liquid phases that above the T line. So this can be explained in that particular in this particular equation, that the particular resulting, and the alpha phase particle and eutectic microconstituents, which is showing here. As you can see, this is the pure liquid, and the particular point is transition where the alpha phase solid are start creating, and that is the combination of the liquid and solid phase that is showing here, that is the development is taking place in that particular, and that the particular points are as well the showing the primary eutectic primary alpha phase from this point, and the development of that particular eutectic alpha from this point as well, that is from reaching from this particular alpha plus liquid, and that particular structure, lamina structure, is defining the development of the primary and the eutectic alpha beta structure of the particular alloys they are combining, and that the behalf of that we can particular find out the alpha phase particles with respect to that. So we have the numbers, and that the composition of the alpha phase of SN, that is representing the 18.3 weight percentage, and the liquid phase is containing the 61.9 weight percentage of SN. So we know the particular total detailing, and just put that particular equation in it, and that particular point, and by this we can identify the particular you can say let me. So we have the data, that is the alpha C is 18.3, liquid is 61.9, and the similar the C naught is always as well 61.9, which is here, that the particular overall composition, and that overall composition we can put over in this particular equation and find out the particular mass fraction of this particular system. So this is the again the simple one that we solved this particular in this in the earlier lectures that we have, and from this you can now able to understand the development of the microstructure from the point to point, that the point is development is taking place as we are moving in the reverse direction, that from where this particular things are happened from one phase to another phase and another phase to another phase, and that whole combination of this is explaining all this particular understanding of this particular scenario, and that is how we are understanding all these things and calculating this by solving all this particular problem. And these particular points are indicating the microstructural development of this particular system, which is representing over here, as you can see. And in the next further class, we will discuss the next phase diagram development, that is in the another the iron carbon phase diagram, and that iron carbon, which is very most important, and we will take some time to understand that particular problem of understanding the phase changes is taking place. So for understanding that iron carbon diagram, we just understand this particular basically binary system, that how the transformation of the one phase to another phase is taking place, and that is the representation of the microstructure is happening over here. So this is the thing which we are discussing throughout the lecture, and in the next lecture we will continue with the new topic. So for that I'm holding this lecture. Thank you.